What's up, everybody? Big Sky Bowler here again at Town & Country Lanes, and I'm out here today to talk to you about the brand new upcoming release from Swag, the Apex Pearl. Now, this particular ball is going to be part of our utility performance line. It's got the APX V1 core, which is the same core as the Apex Solid. It's a sister ball to the Apex Solid, quite obviously. It has the Apex Pearl cover stock. 1500 grit polish is the out-of-box preparation on this ball. I have a 14-pound Apex Pearl, so we're looking at 2.53 RG and 0.038 differential on this ball. Now, as you can tell, that is exactly the same as the Apex Solid. So really all we're looking at here is the difference in the cover stock preparation and, of course, the difference in the layout. If you're wondering, I have this particular ball laid out the exact same way that I have my Craze Pearl laid out at. And you've seen that review from a few months back, and you've also seen me throw that Craze Pearl in tournaments and in leagues. And that particular ball I really like for a transition ball. It's excellent at controlling that additional friction on the lane after the lanes have opened up. And as far as back-end reaction, that Apex Pearl is amazing. So super excited to see what this new core in the Apex series of balls can do with that Apex Pearl cover stock. But enough of me talking about it. Let's get out on the lanes and see exactly what this ball will do. Target, see what happens. Right off the bat, super shiny cover. Like I said, 1500 grit polish is the out-of-box preparation on this ball. It's a combination of like teal and blue. I really like the colors. And as you can see there, the pin is just above my ring finger. So we're going to start out to the right because that's kind of where we left off with the Apex Solid. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, you can see it there. So super clean throughout the entire lane. It got to that break point and tried to take a sideways turn there. You can see that 10 pin just kind of get sucked off the back of the pin deck. Now again, if you remember from the Apex Solid video, we are bowling on some kind of a sport shot. And because of the volume and everything, it's really forcing me out to the right. I'm gonna throw that same shot again. That's a little left. Now that's an interesting combination. What is that? The 4, 9, 10? I can't say I've left that ever before, but super interesting there. So far, what I'm seeing out of this ball is the cover stock appears to be just a bit cleaner than the Craze Pearl. That's better. There we go. So as you can see there, that was a much stronger release on the ball. And it ring-tenned, unfortunately, but you can see the overall shape the ball's trying to create. I wouldn't necessarily call it angular, but it does have a much more defined breakpoint shape than the Apex Solid, which of course makes this ball a very good follow-up to that Apex Solid. So instead of moving any further left, I'm going to go just a couple boards to the right of where I was playing with that Solid. See if I can't type real quick into the pocket. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so it's not going to want to sit there. Now, granted, I stuck just a touch, so I got a little bit too much leverage on that shot. It came up early, big 4, unfortunately. So this ball being in the utility performance line, it's kind of, Swag's ball line that's one step above entry-level performance. If you remember from my previous videos, our entry-level balls are the Craze series. And we've got the Craze Solid, the Craze Pearl, and a new one coming, the Craze Hybrid. So this is going to join that Unreal in that utility line. Closer to 10. Okay, look at that. So that was a little bit left off my hand, a couple boards actually. So remember that Solid, I was playing 8 board. I got that down to 10, and it had just enough weakness in that cover stock to sit there and go high flush for an excellent strike. So now that we're seeing that, let's try to use that and start moving a bit left here. I'm standing 24 now. I'm going to aim, of course, for 8. If I miss a little left, we'll see if it wants to hold again. Looking about 12, 13 at the arrows. That's right, a target. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see there's some forgiveness in that particular ball. I missed right early, and it came off that friction in a controlled manner. Now, if you remember from the Apex Solid video, I did that a few times with that solid, and it acted the same way. It came off the friction controlled. All right, let's see if I can't make a better shot here. Not bad. Okay, pretty good. So far, my opinion of this ball is a perfect complement to that Apex Solid. It's really good at controlling friction, and that's what pearls are really meant to do. More specifically, control friction in the front of the lane. And with the area that I'm playing in right now, there is quite a bit of friction. But as you've noticed, I haven't moved much farther left than I was playing with that Apex Solid. See, that was a little bit left again, and the reaction just got better. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why is it good that you can stay close to where you were with the Apex Solid? The reason is because it makes me have to move less. So, for example, for you during your league night, if you like playing that outside zone, the Apex Solid and the Apex Pearl, I think it'd be perfect for that. That Solid lets you open up that area, that Pearl. You can move a bit left off of that spot and just use that friction that the Solid created for you. Now, I have had a chance to throw this ball on the lanes when they are super, super burnt up and dry. And I'll tell you what, this Apex Pearl really, really loves the friction and comes to life, just like that Craze Pearl. Now to me, and this might be different for a different bowler, but to me, that Craze Pearl cover stock reads just a touch earlier than this Apex Pearl cover stock. There we go. That was pretty good. I actually had a little bit of loft to that ball. You can see it really improved its back end reaction. Oh, another 10 pin. Lanes must be transitioning. All right, everybody, so there it is, the Apex Pearl from Swag. Worldwide release date is going to be August 18th, along with its sister ball, the Apex Solid. Like I said, this particular ball on what I'm bowling on right now, which it's not a house shot, by the way, it's a slightly longer sport shot. It's really good at controlling that outside track area. If you're on a league shot, that Apex Solid and the Apex Pearl will allow you to really stand on the outside, open up that track so you can use that friction later on. Please leave a like on the video and comment below what you thought of the Apex Pearl's reaction, and we'll see you guys in the next one.